This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we are ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal. Runner, good, solid hands in a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that.
Snags it and he's open. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to throw, it's Owens. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And the Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Still on his feet. Bounces over the top. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Takes the handoff. It's Hayden. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Tipton. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Fires left. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
Running inside. It's Hayden. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Looking to convert. They'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Hayden. And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on 1st down. With the catch, it's Little. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. looking to pass. It's Owens. They've got the screen set up. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Oh, it's picked off. They'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Summers. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Clay. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Clay. Might have a chance. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. The extra point here would tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying play action. Starts to scramble to the left. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. The entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run. Played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
Oh, jumped upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's Nolan. It's complete to the right. On the move is the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chapman. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. He's got trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Got it in the middle. It's Burris. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Red Wolves want to crank the tempo.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking for the edge, it's Clay. He breaks a tackle.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Pressure coming. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking downfield very late in the half. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged out of the air. He stopped short of the first down marker, and a field goal would give them the lead late in the half. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. there. Hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey, guys, the home team coach told me at the half they are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in, and although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Scanning the field, it's Stokes. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing. Ground game, throw game, it's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They'll run the option. Keeps it himself. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Running inside, it's Spencer. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Crosses the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Red Wolves with the 1st and 10.
Really, really smart job by your QB. Knowing exactly what's going on, knowing the situation is 3rd down, man. Survey the...
There's a crease. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Red Wolves, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the red zone, it's Spencer. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. On the run, it's Hayden. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pulls it in. It's Hayden. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Hayden. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Stokes. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unleashes one. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And this quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside. He was on the run. Nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target to get the 1st down.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll run it again. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Bringing it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. One final play before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Clay. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. to throw. It's Owens. Under fire. Got it down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clay. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He'll start this drive firing. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Hayden. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Third and inches. When your will, your heart, your desire is put to the test. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and get some good relief.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. It's complete on the right side. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy that they keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
They'll leave it with him. Picks up the 1st down. Could be an alley. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Sends it back in motion. In the red area, it's Hatcher. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. To throw, it's Owens. He's taking the deep shot. Makes the grab on the left side. There he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field, and they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. This defense leaving nothing to chance, stripping away. Jumping on that football, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And now about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Moving out to the right. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it down the right side. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Late in the game with the lead, the defense obviously knows here the offense is going to have to try and throw it. Nice job in the back end there, not just in coverage, but almost picking that football off. That was a game changer.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He makes a catch. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
What a game. What a finish. Came down to one last play, and they get it done.
What a play to show up in that moment of the game and make that